Listen. Practice. Speak. Practice makes you perfect.
Strengthening confidence in junior employees.
Right. And what's particularly insightful here, I think, is the focus on building a really secure environment, a place where junior team members can genuinely learn and develop. The strategy of using practical scenarios for supportive conversations and these reflection exercises, it's essentially well-structured role-playing.
Okay.
And that seems like a particularly potent way to unlock capabilities that might otherwise just stay hidden. It's a low-pressure way for them to explore their potential.
Like a safe testing ground, right? Almost like a sandbox.
Precisely.
And these discussions, they really hammer home the value of frequent feedback sessions to fine-tune those coaching approaches.
Yeah, the feedback is key.
Those real-time critiques seem crucial for identifying any blind spots and really sharpening their communication skills.
Absolutely. And the recommendation to weave in open-ended questions, that's vital. The goal isn't just to tell junior employees what to do.
Right, it's not directive.
No, it's about stimulating deeper analytical thinking and cultivating innovative solutions from their perspective.
And creating that resourceful and what they call a psychologically safe environment for experimentation is just so key.
Psychological safety, yeah.
And to be clear, that's about setting clear norms where feedback is constructive, right? Mistakes are seen as learning curves.
Nothing's to be punished.
Exactly, and blame is actively discouraged. People really need that security to feel comfortable challenging norms or, sharing those less conventional ideas.
For sure.
These discussions really connect consistent encouragement to a boost in morale and ultimately tangible improvements in productivity.
And if we zoom out a bit and connect this to the broader organizational health, a supportive leadership style, fostered through coaching, directly cultivates higher retention rates and greater job satisfaction.
Makes sense.
It communicates a clear message. Employees are valued, and the company is genuinely invested in their growth.
Precisely. Effective coaching fosters that crucial sense of ownership, motivating individuals to strive for more significant achievements. Investing in learning opportunities isn't just a nice to have.
No, it's fundamental.
It's a concrete demonstration of commitment to their professional journey. They talk about finalizing workshop schedules that include interactive discussions, collaborative tasks, peer feedback.
That hands-on approach.
Yeah, and that leading to stronger retention. It makes perfect sense when you consider how actively engaged people are in that kind of learning.
The inclusion of reflection journals is another really valuable technique they highlight.
Right.
This isn't just, writing things down diary style.
Right.
It's a structured way for participants to monitor their progress, clarify their thinking processes, and pinpoint their own strengths, as well as areas where they can develop further.
And those journals aren't just for solo reflection, are they? They can also spark really productive follow-up conversations.
Exactly.
Further solidifying accountability. Then there's the idea of pairing more experienced individuals as mentors to guide, support, and really build trust with these junior employees.
This pairing of seasoned leaders with newer talent offers some really significant advantages. It's clearly about building skills, yes, but it also fosters mutual respect across different levels, creates a valuable synergy of ideas, and, as the discussions point out, provides a real shot in the arm for confidence.
And those regular check-ins are so important for staying on track and adapting coaching strategies as needed, right?
Absolutely critical for course correction.
To really illustrate the impact, the discussions suggest incorporating compelling success stories and real-world case studies, things that demonstrate the tangible results of effective coaching. Seeing those outcomes makes the concepts much more concrete, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And the emphasis on measuring progress through both qualitative factors like improvements in teamwork and stronger interpersonal connections.
The softer side.
Right, alongside those quantitative metrics like productivity levels, error rates, satisfaction scores. It gives a really well-rounded view of effectiveness.
So you need both.
Combining those different types of data paints a much richer, more complete picture.
And the overarching ambition, it seems, is for the entire organization to embrace a coaching mindset once they witness these positive changes firsthand.
That's the goal, yeah, the cultural shift.
Okay, let's pivot now and look at refining coaching strategies specifically for breakthrough thinking and deeper engagement.
What becomes really apparent here is a move towards a more sophisticated style of coaching, one that's deliberately designed to cultivate that breakthrough thinking and foster lasting engagement. They discuss exploring innovative methods of questioning that encourage deeper introspection within teams, really prompting people to think outside their usual frameworks.
So, approaching discussions from multiple angles to really dig out those hidden strengths and opportunities that might otherwise be missed, it's about challenging our usual perspectives.
Precisely. And the suggestion to integrate personality assessments. That's interesting. Helping individuals understand their own unique motivational drivers.
Sounds powerful.
Understanding those intrinsic motivators can lead to significant leaps in performance and a real broadening of individual perspectives. It shifts away from a one-size-fits-all coaching approach.
To something much more tailored.
Exactly, much more personal.
They also talk about using scenario-based challenges to really encourage team collaboration and problem solving.
Right.
These dynamic activities, they're designed to spark those adaptable skills that are so critical in today's complex and, let's face it, ever-changing business landscape.
The idea of incorporating small group coaching circles, that's powerful too, to increase peer-to-peer feedback and support.
Okay, so smaller groups.
Yeah, this format can really help to dismantle traditional hierarchical barriers and foster more open, more honest dialogue amongst team members.
Communal learning that builds empathy, strengthens trust, and leads to more authentic interactions between employees. It sounds like it could create a much stronger sense of connection within the organization.
Definitely. And a consistent practice with reflective discussions ensures that these coaching principles really become embedded habits, not just things you talk about once.
So making it stick.
Exactly.
Yes.
Scheduling those regular check-ins, perhaps weekly, focusing on both individual progress and the team's collective achievements, seems like a smart way to maintain momentum without overwhelming people.
Right, keeping it manageable.
Shorter, more focused sessions can be much more effective at sustaining enthusiasm over the long haul.
And the emphasis on setting realistic goals with achievable milestones, that's so important for keeping people motivated and helping them navigate any unforeseen challenges, right?
Crucial for momentum. They also suggest leveraging digital tools for tracking objectives and facilitating collaboration, especially among remote teams.
Technology as an enabler.
It can be a real asset here. Streamlining those feedback loops, delivering targeted insights more efficiently, and allowing for quicker adjustments along the way. That ease of access and immediate feedback can be a real game changer.
They also propose creating short training videos, like microlearning.
Kinda, yeah. Quick reminders of core coaching principles. That bite-sized content sounds much easier to digest and review,
Than a long manual, for sure.
helping to reinforce those essential concepts repeatedly for stronger retention.
Makes sense. And designing quizzes or even self-assessment tools to keep participants actively engaged and accountable, that's a clever strategy.
Yeah, those interactive elements can highlight areas where knowledge might be lacking and help guide the focus of subsequent learning or coaching.
And who doesn't appreciate being recognized for their efforts? They recommend celebrating even small wins publicly to really cultivate a positive environment that encourages growth.
That recognition can be a real confidence booster.
Absolutely. And motivate people towards even greater accomplishments.
And inviting leaders within the organization to share their own personal stories about how coaching has impacted their careers, that adds a powerful layer of authenticity and validation.
Real-world examples.
Exactly. Those testimonials can build trust in the process and encourage a more wholehearted commitment from employees.
The ultimate goal they paint is of an organizational culture that fully embraces coaching, leading to stronger alignment across teams and a significant increase in innovation.
Yeah, that kind of mindset could really set a workforce apart and drive continuous improvement at every single level.
All right, let's move on then to fostering a growth mindset culture. This feels related but distinct.
It definitely builds on the previous points.
Oh.
This next section really gets into the underlying psychology of performance. The aim of fostering a growth mindset culture is to shift away from the idea that abilities are fixed.
The fixed mindset.
Right. And instead embrace a belief in continuous learning and self-improvement, the growth mindset.
So challenging those ingrained fixed assumptions is really the starting point. They discuss embedding reflection checkpoints where participants take time to analyze the lessons they've learned from setbacks and creating an environment where discussing struggles openly is normalized. So failure isn't seen as shameful, but as an opportunity to learn. That sounds like a really powerful cultural shift.
A huge shift. And then supportive feedback loops are absolutely essential here, guiding employees towards constructive actions and actively working to counter self-doubt.
Right.
Encouraging a sense of optimism can really unlock creative possibilities and help individuals tap into their inherent passion for their work.
They also suggest implementing brief coaching sessions that are specifically tailored to address individual skill gaps and support career aspirations.
Personalization again.
Exactly. That personalized guidance can really accelerate professional development and foster a stronger sense of ownership over one's career path.
And incorporating goal visualization techniques. That can be a surprisingly powerful motivator, encouraging people to really picture their future achievements.
See it, believe it.
And then take proactive steps towards making those ambitions a reality.
Emphasizing transparent communication throughout the organization ensures that participants feel comfortable sharing any honest concerns they might have. That foundation of trust enables open discussions about weaknesses and a collective drive towards better outcomes.
And creating group support networks can significantly amplify the learning process, with colleagues freely sharing practical advice and encouragement.
Learning from peers.
Yeah, the sense of community can even spark a bit of friendly competition, motivating individuals to push beyond their previous performance levels.
And recognizing those small, incremental improvements can really keep morale high and build resilience when facing pressure. They advocate for celebrating those moments when someone breaks through a mental barrier or overcomes a significant challenge.
Acknowledging breakthroughs.
Acknowledging those personal breakthroughs really reinforces the idea that consistent effort does lead to tangible results.
Embedding peer coaching segments, where employees observe each other and offer constructive feedback, can deepen professional relationships and reduce any fear of judgment.
So, learning by observing and giving feedback.
Right. The continuous exposure to diverse perspectives naturally broadens thinking and sharpens problem-solving capabilities.
Implementing short reflection exercises right after meetings or training sessions can really help solidify those new insights, whether it's through journaling or maybe voice memos.
Capturing it in the moment.
Capturing those immediate learning points before they fade can be incredibly valuable. And reviewing those notes later can reveal unexpected patterns and opportunities for further growth.
Setting monthly personal challenges encourages individuals to step outside their comfort zones, developing adaptability, which is such a critical skill in today's rapidly changing markets.
Always changing.
Exactly. Tracking individual progress helps to highlight both achievements and areas where continued focus is needed.
And encouraging open forums where people can celebrate their improvements and collaboratively brainstorm creative solutions. That can really foster camaraderie and empower everyone to tackle complex projects with genuine enthusiasm.
Finally, they recommend solidifying these growth mindset modules with compelling leadership testimonials and practical success stories.
Bring it to life.
Yeah, those real-life examples really cement the idea that embracing a growth mindset can lead to tremendous advantages, both personally and professionally.
Okay, great. Now let's delve into boosting performance competencies. This sounds very practical.
Very much so. This next area is all about honing tangible skills and abilities. The core aim here is to boost various performance competencies through targeted coaching interventions and, crucially, consistent practice.
Right, practice makes perfect.
Right.
Or at least better.
Exactly. They begin by establishing clear priority frameworks to help individuals approach their tasks logically and avoid wasting valuable effort.
Makes sense.
Focus. Integrating scenario drills where participants face real-world pressures, often with tight deadlines, is a really effective way to build composure and cultivate confidence when dealing with high-stakes situations. It's about practicing under pressure in a controlled environment.
Like a flight simulator for business skills.
Kinda, yeah. And encouraging cross-functional collaborations can significantly enhance adaptability across different departments within the organization. Exposure to various roles and responsibilities broadens skill sets and can really spark new and innovative ways of thinking.
Getting out of silos.
Precisely. Seeking feedback from multiple sources ensures that employees receive a well-rounded perspective on their performance, helping to eliminate any blind spots and ultimately refining the overall quality of their work.
Combining technical workshops with dedicated soft skill coaching is key for holistic professional development. For instance, integrating emotional intelligence training
EQ is huge.
can lead to a significant reduction in workplace conflicts and promote much more constructive communication across the board.
Frequent practice sessions are absolutely vital for reinforcing these key competencies and embedding them into everyday routines. They specifically mention participants engaging in realistic role-play simulations for client-facing interactions
Oh, okay.
as a powerful way to build comfort and allow for confident adaptation to different scenarios.
Each coaching session should conclude with concise, actionable feedback, right? Pinpointing both strength and areas to refine.
Yes, Actionable tips that drive immediate improvement and keep motivation high for continuous skill enhancement.
Utilizing structured performance trackers can be a valuable tool for recording progress over time and guiding future coaching discussions.
Yeah, those tangible indicators help participants clearly see where they are excelling and where they might be struggling, leading to more focused and effective learning.
They also propose incorporating occasional peer evaluations to broaden the feedback received,
More perspectives.
highlighting crucial details that might not be apparent through traditional manager evaluations alone.
Introducing advanced problem-solving exercises that encourage both creative and practical solutions is another key element. These challenging scenarios push participants to think strategically and sharpen their rapid decision-making abilities under pressure.
Getting comfortable with complexity.
Exactly. Tracking the solutions that emerge from these exercises and sharing best practices across the organization can really foster collective growth. Showcasing successful approaches motivates others to experiment and refine their own methods,
Ultimately, witnessing these positive outcomes can significantly increase an employee's willingness to invest in their own professional development
which fuels that culture of continuous learning.
and enhancing the organization's overall agility.
This section culminates with the emphasis on a well-structured curriculum, one that blends active coaching, engaging group exercises, and measurable milestones.
A complete package.
Right, to ensure the comprehensive development of both interpersonal and technical competence, fostering greater synergy and driving improved results across all projects.
Okay, that makes sense. Our next topic is all about encouraging fresh thinking and innovation. How does coaching play a role there?
This is where coaching really shifts towards cultivating creativity and generating novel solutions. The discussions highlight the importance of incorporating dedicated brainstorming sessions, where employees feel empowered to freely pitch unconventional ideas without that fear of immediate judgment.
Creating that kind of open and accepting forum can really unlock a wealth of creativity and lead to breakthrough ideas that might otherwise remain unvoiced, right?
Absolutely. They also suggest implementing innovation challenges that deliberately pair individuals with diverse skill sets to spark unexpected collaborations.
Mixing things up.
Yeah, these cross-disciplinary teams often just together unique insights in ways that can lead to truly cutting-edge results. And the recommendation to establish a safe space for trial and error.
Oh, that's psychological safety again.
Exactly. Where well-intentioned failures aren't penalized, that is absolutely crucial for fostering a culture of experimentation.
That kind of environment empowers people to take calculated risks and significantly increases the likelihood of discovering those truly game-changing ideas.
Definitely. Scheduling regular coaching check-ins to monitor the progress of these innovation initiatives and refine strategies provides timely support and helps teams stay focused on their objectives.
Keeping things on track.
Encouraging teams to meticulously document the lessons they learn throughout the innovation process creates a valuable knowledge repository for future innovators.
So others don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Precisely. Accelerating the pace of research and allowing newcomers to build upon proven techniques and avoid repeating past mistakes.
Incorporating small-scale pilot projects to test the feasibility of new ideas before committing significant resources, that seems like a really smart, risk-conscious approach.
Very much so. Iterative prototyping allows for rapid feedback and significantly reduces the potential for expensive revisions later in the development cycle.
And encouraging cross-team coaching sessions ensures that valuable expertise and insights flow freely between different departments,
Breaking down silos again.
fostering a powerful synergy and pushing everyone to refine their designs and expand their creative possibilities.
Appointing experienced innovation mentors who can offer specific guidance on disruptive thinking can be incredibly beneficial. These senior innovators can help teams identify potential pitfalls and suggest proven frameworks for enhancing creativity.
Like having a guide for uncharted territory.
Exactly. Consistent access to expert advice can really bolster a team's confidence, making even radical experimentation feel more approachable and manageable.
Integrating user feedback early in the innovation process is also crucial, isn't it? To ensure that the developed solutions effectively address actual customer needs.
Absolutely vital. Engaging with real customers early on provides those critical perspectives that can help refine ideas before they are fully developed and deployed.
Championing quick and iterative development cycles helps maintain momentum and keeps organizational excitement high around innovation initiatives.
Those rapid improvements energize teams and demonstrate tangible value to stakeholders in a timely manner.
Measuring the success of innovation efforts through metrics like, say, patent filings Process improvements or market expansion provides quantifiable milestones
Tangible results.
that highlight the direct impact of focused creative coaching.
Publicly presenting successful innovation stories at company gatherings reinforces those desired innovative behaviors, and that recognition validates the hard work involved, strengthening commitment to pioneering new ideas.
And they also emphasize the importance of continuously refining future innovation programs based on the feedback received, constantly optimizing the innovation pipeline.
Right, that adaptive approach to coaching ensures that the organization remains responsive to evolving technological trends and shifting market demands.
Finally, they recommend implementing a consistent review system to guarantee that progress is tracked effectively and that there's an ability to pivot strategies when necessary,
Keeping it agile.
ultimately aiming to unlock new channels for innovation and drive sustainable business success. Okay, our next focus shifts to cultivating teamwork through collaborative coaching.
Yes, this section really underscores the significance of strong group dynamics and a shared sense of purpose. The core aim of integrating collaborative coaching exercises is to cultivate a robust sense of teamwork across the organization.
Designing group-oriented tasks provides employees with practical opportunities to practice supportive communication and hone their shared problem-solving skills. Implementing a system of rotating leadership roles seems interesting.
Yeah, it ensures that everyone gains valuable experience in guiding discussions and facilitating group efforts.
So, rotating facilitators in group settings helps each participant develop a deeper appreciation for the challenges that managers face on a daily basis.
Exactly. Incorporating active listening drills is a powerful way to reinforce empathy and truly validate diverse viewpoints within a team, ultimately reducing misunderstandings and building stronger mutual respect.
Integrating conflict resolution modules into coaching programs equips teams with effective strategies for navigating disagreements in a productive manner.
Those structured methods for addressing tension help keep projects on track while preserving important professional relationships.
Hosting open forums where team members feel comfortable voicing concerns and receiving coaching on diplomatic communication fosters a greater sense of trust and strengthens overall group unity.
Strategically pairing quieter individuals with more vocal teammates can encourage more balanced participation,
Getting everyone involved.
effectively bridging communication gaps and boosting overall team cohesion.
Introducing shared accountability metrics ensures that teams celebrate their successes together and also learn from any failures collectively, helping to eliminate a culture of blame.
They also recommend organizing recognition events that specifically spotlight collaborative achievements. Publicly acknowledging and appreciating collaborative efforts can significantly amplify positive behaviors.
Planning cross-departmental retreats that combine problem-solving activities with targeted coaching sessions brings together individuals from diverse backgrounds
Generating fresh perspectives.
and helping to break down communication silos. Gathering feedback after each of these retreats allows for continuous refinement of future workshops.
Ensuring collaboration initiatives evolve. Promoting the use of virtual collaboration tools is also crucial for teams that are geographically dispersed.
Especially now.
Exactly. Helping to maintain coaching momentum and team cohesion despite distance. These digital platforms enable consistent support and communication.
Both synchronous and asynchronous coaching methods can help everyone stay aligned despite varying time zones, and flexible communication practices demonstrate respect for individual circumstances.
Collecting success stories from these virtual collaborations and sharing them across different departments can provide tangible examples that encourage broader adoption of cooperative coaching practices.
They also suggest implementing peer-led training sessions, empowering employees to take on the role of educators for their colleagues.
That's powerful. When employees teach their peers, it not only builds their own confidence and deepens their expertise, but also fosters lasting professional bonds within the team.
Finally, they recommend finalizing organizational policies that explicitly reward teamwork outcomes, ensuring that a collaborative spirit remains a core priority. Okay, let's shift our focus to the crucial topic of grooming future leaders.
Right. This section is all about developing the next generation of leadership within the organization. The primary aim is to groom future leaders through advanced coaching modules with a strong emphasis on cultivating strategic vision.
Nurturing foresight.
Exactly. It encourages proactive decision-making and ultimately positions the company for greater competitive advantage.
Proposing a robust mentorship platform that strategically connects rising talents with seasoned executives can provide invaluable personalized guidance.
That one-on-one support helps to eliminate the often nuanced challenges of leadership and fosters accelerated professional maturity in the mentees.
Emphasizing the critical role of emotional intelligence helps aspiring leaders develop the capacity for empathy and build highly loyal and effective teams.
Leaders who possess a strong understanding of their people are better equipped to motivate them and resolve conflicts constructively. Integrating scenario analysis into the coaching process teaches future leaders how to effectively anticipate potential market shifts.
Cultivating strategic thinking requires the ability to analyze complex trends and make well-informed decisions, even when operating under conditions of uncertainty.
Arranging realistic crisis simulations provides a valuable opportunity to challenge participants to maintain their composure under extreme pressure, thereby refining their resilience.
A vital leadership trait.
Absolutely. Inviting external experts to facilitate workshops on cutting-edge management methodologies can significantly expand the leadership team's toolkit.
Bringing in outside perspectives.
Right. Encouraging collaborative projects where future leaders have the opportunity to co-create solutions and gain exposure to different functional areas broadens their overall perspectives.
Setting clear and measurable performance metrics provides participants with tangible goals to strive for, motivating them to reach defined leadership milestones and ensuring a strong sense of accountability.
Scheduling regular monthly leadership roundtables where individuals can share best practices and engage in thoughtful reflection on challenges helps to keep the learning process highly relevant and immediately applicable.
Incorporating the practice of reading relevant business literature followed by in-depth discussions helps bridge the gap between theory and practice, leading to faster internalization.
Encouraging these future leaders to then mentor more junior colleagues not only reinforces their own leadership skills, but also provides valuable guidance to others. Guiding others deepens their own expertise.
Regularly measuring team morale and project outcomes provides a valuable gauge of each leader's growing impact and effectiveness.
Periodically adjusting the content of these coaching modules ensures that they remain challenging, relevant, and focused on future trends, preventing stagnation.
Encouraging peer-to-peer feedback among these emerging leaders fosters collective growth and builds a stronger sense of mutual trust and support. Honest critiques from peers can often resonate more powerfully.
Finally, they recommend establishing a formal graduation framework that acknowledges each leader's progress and celebrates significant milestones, with formal recognition cementing their dedication. Okay, our next critical area is developing robust internal support systems.
Right. This section turns its attention to well-being and personal challenges. The core aim is to develop robust internal support systems through coaching that proactively addresses these areas. A strong infrastructure gives employees resources for stress and well-being.
Introducing dedicated mental health awareness sessions can guide staff towards professional coping strategies and available resources. Creating an open environment for discussing stress management helps normalize seeking help.
Training selected employees as peer coaches offers confidential advice from individuals who understand the company culture.
Incorporating regular check-ins allows individuals to voice concerns before they escalate. This proactive intervention prevents conflicts.
Suggesting flexible working arrangements for work-life balance boosts loyalty and productivity. Accommodating personal circumstances is key.
Embedding stress reduction techniques like mindful breathing or breaks into coaching lowers anxiety and enhances concentration.
Forming small discussion circles for peer sharing of coping tips fosters collective resilience. People realize they aren't alone.
Bringing in specialists for deeper insights and counseling reinforces mental wellness initiatives and builds trust.
Encouraging managers to model healthy habits legitimizes employee efforts to prioritize well-being. Leadership sets the tone.
Incorporating gratitude exercises highlights positive experiences and strengthens morale. Simple acknowledgments matter.
Maintaining an anonymous feedback channel allows safe reporting of concerns, enabling prompt problem addressing.
Monitoring data on stress, turnover, and satisfaction measures the effectiveness of these support initiatives. Consistent tracking is crucial.
Celebrating positive changes acknowledges the impact of internal support on resilience. Public recognition encourages healthy habits.
Tying strong support systems to broader coaching strategies ensures a holistic approach. Mental well-being complements skill enhancement.
Finally, conducting an annual review updates resources, guaranteeing a continuously thriving and supportive environment. Okay, next up. Creating fast-track growth paths.
Yes, this is about accelerating individual career progression and diverse skill acquisition. The aim is to create clear coaching paths for fast-track growth. Structured career maps guide employees toward aligned roles.
Scheduling regular one-on-ones identifies training or rotation options. Targeted rotations expand experiences and reveal hidden talents quickly.
Implementing job shadowing offers firsthand insights into different roles, clarifying future steps, and motivating proactive pursuit.
Recommending regular skill gap analyses highlights where coaching can have the greatest impact on accelerating growth. Direct feedback prevents stagnation.
Connecting ambitious employees with mentors possessing advanced expertise provides invaluable nuanced knowledge and guidance.
Establishing clear timelines for progression keeps people focused. Specific deadlines foster accountability and urgency.
Incorporating digital platforms to document achievements and track growth provides accessible records for reviewing progress.
Actively encouraging participation in professional networking events expands external contacts and awareness of industry trends.
Arranging targeted mini-projects provides valuable hands-on experience in applying new skills, solidifying learning.
Emphasizing personal branding empowers employees to communicate their unique value proposition effectively.
Partnering with HR to integrate coaching outcomes into formal performance evaluations validates each participant's growth journey.
Sponsoring participation in leadership development seminars prepares high performers for future opportunities, fostering strategic thinking.
Promoting cross-mentoring, where senior staff learn from emerging talents, encourages adaptability and mutual learning.
Regularly assessing coaching programs ensures alignment with evolving trends, maintaining relevance, and boosting satisfaction. Publicly recognizing outstanding progress spurs healthy ambition. Now, promoting ambitious targets.
Right. This is about fostering a culture of high achievement. The aim is to promote ambitious targets through coaching, challenging everyone beyond comfort zones. Setting clear stretch objectives motivates individuals to exceed ordinary standards.
Creating goal-setting frameworks that outline steps while allowing innovation provides structure and flexibility.
Implementing frequent review sessions ensures accountability and keeps momentum alive for ambitious commitments.
Highlighting role models who accomplish significant goals demonstrates feasibility and inspires others to aim higher.
Providing specialized coaching on risk assessment helps employees navigate high-stakes scenarios, boosting confidence in bold decisions.
Celebrating incremental achievements reinforces determination and maintains momentum when facing daunting milestones. Small wins matter.
Integrating peer accountability groups enables colleagues to provide challenge and mutual support for pushing boundaries.
Tracking progress publicly, where appropriate, inspires collective pride in surpassing expectations.
Equipping participants with effective stress management tools is essential when pursuing lofty objectives to prevent burnout.
Incorporating personal reflection prompts internalization of lessons learned during the journey towards ambitious targets.
Inviting senior executives to mentor those aiming for significant career leaps broadens horizons and provides high-level insights. Encouraging open dialogue about setbacks normalizes challenges and demonstrates resilience in the face of adversity.
Regularly updating coaching materials to reflect emerging trends ensures guidance remains relevant and effective.
Designing a recognition platform spotlighting employees who surpass thresholds reinforces the value of bold goal pursuit. Gathering feedback refines the program, solidifying an ambitious culture. Okay, almost there. Uncovering deeper motivational factors. Yes, this delves into the intrinsic drivers of engagement. The aim is to uncover deeper motivational factors to ignite genuine engagement. Understanding internal drivers helps tailor tasks for purposefulness.
Employing motivational surveys captures values and aspirations. Data-driven insights illuminate strategies for satisfaction.
Encouraging managers to openly discuss survey results fosters authentic connections and builds trust.
Highlighting autonomy in projects increases creativity and energy. Control matters.
Introducing recognition programs aligned with personal motivators reinforces behaviors more meaningfully. Tailored rewards resonate.
Recommending collaborative goal setting, aligning aspirations with objectives prevents conflict and increases buy-in.
Embedding coaching checkpoints ensures managers revisit motivational goals, allowing ongoing strategy adjustments.
Developing training on active listening enhances managers' ability to detect subtle motivation cues. Heightened awareness helps.
Supporting flexible career paths acknowledges evolving aspirations and fosters loyalty. Adapting roles is key.
Highlighting success stories where motivations led to breakthroughs provides real-life examples confirming passion drives accomplishments.
Incorporating peer coaching circles provides a supportive environment for discussions around aims. Group encouragement builds camaraderie.
Asking participants to document motivation triggers builds crucial self-awareness for sustaining momentum.
Pushing for manager training on recognizing burnout signals allows timely intervention before motivation collapses.
Calibrating coaching resources to fill motivational gaps demonstrates personalized attention and fosters trust. Tracking engagement data evaluates progress and allows for continuous monitoring and refinement. All right, final main point. Revamping the mentoring approach.
Right, focusing on enhancing the effectiveness of mentoring. The aim is to revamp the approach for better nurturing of emerging talent. Structured guidelines help mentors provide consistent support.
Proposing mentor training sessions covering communication, EQ, and feedback techniques enhances mentoring quality. Well-prepared mentors are crucial.
Establishing clear timelines and objectives prevents aimless interactions and ensures shared goals. Definition is key.
Encouraging mentors to share personal failures and lessons humanizes them and builds trust. Vulnerability helps.
Recommending pairing based on skill gaps and interests accelerates knowledge transfer and creates meaningful connections. Thoughtful matching.
Integrating periodic evaluations checks mentor-mentee chemistry and allows constructive feedback to refine communication.
Setting up group mentoring sessions provides collaborative learning and diverse perspectives beyond the primary mentor.
Encouraging mentors to suggest tailored reading or workshops broadens mentee knowledge. Targeted recommendations expand skills. Having mentors track progress in a shared log provides accessible records for stakeholders to understand development. Transparency matters.
Scheduling mentor-mentee showcases celebrating milestones provides public recognition for both individuals' efforts.
Introducing a rotation system allows diverse perspectives from different mentors, preventing tunnel vision. Varied guidance is beneficial.
Training mentors in conflict resolution equips them to navigate challenges and build trust. Skillful mediation helps. Emphasizing cultural awareness reinforces respect for diverse backgrounds and helps mentors instill confidence inclusively. Gathering anonymous surveys measures satisfaction and effectiveness. Direct feedback shapes future policies and improvements. Presenting success stories at organizational forums generates recognition and bolsters interest.
Wow, okay. So, this deep dive into these comprehensive discussions reveals a truly multifaceted approach to driving organizational improvement through strategic coaching initiatives.
It really does.
From empowering junior employees with greater confidence to cultivating a vibrant culture of innovation and developing strong, future-ready leaders. The recurring themes strongly emphasize the importance of personalized development, creating supportive and psychologically safe environments, fostering continuous learning at all levels, and diligently measuring tangible results to ensure effectiveness.
Absolutely. It's a holistic view.
So, considering the sheer breadth and depth of these proposed coaching initiatives, what single element do you, the listener, believe would ultimately have the most profound and lasting impact on an organization's overall success?
Yeah, that's a great question.
And what specific initial steps could be taken to implement that element effectively, drawing upon the rich insights we've explored today?
Something definitely worth thinking about.
That's definitely a powerful question to ponder. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We really hope it's given you some valuable insights and plenty of food for thought to consider in your own context.
Let's look at refining coaching strategies, specifically for breakthrough thinking and keeping people engaged long-term.
Right. This next part feels a bit more advanced. The focus shifts towards actively nurturing, well, real innovation and deeper, sustained engagement. A key thing they explore is using more creative questioning techniques, questions designed to make teams think deeper, more introspectively.
So, coming at discussions from different angles,
Yeah.
maybe unexpected ones, to find those hidden strengths or opportunities people might have missed.
Exactly. It's about deliberately shaking up normal thinking patterns. And the idea of using personality assessments. It's not about boxing people in. It's more about helping individuals see their own sort of unique motivational triggers, their communication style.
So understanding what makes them tick.
Right. Knowing those personal drivers can really speed up performance improvements and broaden perspectives too, helping them value different ways of working. It's moving away from one-size-fits-all coaching.
Towards something more personalized. Makes sense.
And they talk about using scenario-based challenges too, carefully designed ones, to get teams collaborating, problem-solving creatively.
So dynamic activities that build those adaptive skills.
Yeah.
The ones you need when things are constantly changing.
Precisely, which they definitely are these days. Then there's the idea of small group coaching circles.
For more peer feedback, peer support.
Exactly. That format can really help break down hierarchies, foster more open, honest conversations between team members.
That communal learning. It builds empathy, doesn't it? Boosts trust. Leads to more authentic interactions.
For sure. And the discussions stress that consistent practice, especially with reflective discussions, is what makes these coaching habits stick, really become part of the culture.
So scheduling regular check-ins,
Yeah.
maybe weekly, focusing on individual progress and team wins.
Yeah, that's highlighted as key, keeping momentum going without burning people out. Shorter, focused sessions can maintain enthusiasm better.
And the emphasis on realistic goals. Breaking things down into smaller steps.
Yep, that comes up again. Keeps people motivated, helps them adapt if challenges pop up, which they always do.
True. And they also suggest bringing in digital tools for tracking objectives, helping remote teams collaborate.
Yeah, leveraging tech can streamline feedback loops, deliver more targeted insights faster, allow for quicker course corrections when needed.
That accessibility is a big plus.
Yeah.
Real-time data, communication.
Definitely. They also propose creating short training videos, like quick refreshers on core coaching ideas.
Bite-sized content. Easier to digest.
Exactly. Easier for busy people to review. It reinforces the key concepts over time, leading to better retention, more consistent use.
And maybe quizzes or self-assessments to keep people engaged, accountable.
Right. Those interactive bits can also flag knowledge gaps, guiding future learning or coaching talks.
And we all like recognition, right?
Yeah.
They strongly suggest celebrating wins, even small ones, publicly.
Creates a positive vibe around growth.
Builds confidence, motivates people to aim higher.
And having leaders share their own stories, how coaching helped them or their teams.
Ah, that adds authenticity, credibility.
Yeah, those real examples build trust in the process, encourage people to really commit.
So the big picture here, it's a culture that truly embraces coaching at every level, leading to what? Better alignment across the business, more innovation.
That's the vision. That shift in mindset can really set a workforce apart, drive continuous improvement.
All right, let's move to the next critical piece. Fostering a growth mindset culture.
This part really gets into the underlying beliefs, doesn't it? The foundation for high performance, for continuous improvement.
Yeah.
The main goal of building a growth mindset culture is helping people move past thinking their abilities are fixed, getting them to embrace the idea that they can always learn, always develop.
So challenging those fixed assumptions. That's step one.
Crucial first step. The discussions point to embedding regular reflection points in coaching, getting people to analyze lessons learned, especially from setbacks, failures.
And talking about those struggles openly, in a supportive way.
Yeah, to normalize making mistakes. Let people learn without shame, without fear.
Supportive feedback loops seem vital here too.
Absolutely essential. Feedback designed to guide people towards constructive action and actively counter self-doubt, that negative self-talk. They also talk about encouraging optimism, how that can unlock creative solutions, help people connect with their passions.
And they suggest brief, targeted coaching sessions, tailored to individual skill gaps, career goals.
Right. That personalized guidance is seen as key to speeding up development and fostering that sense of ownership over your own career path.
What about goal visualization? Did they mention that?
They did, highlighted its power as a motivator, encouraging people to vividly picture future success, the positive outcomes.
Spurs them to take action towards those bigger goals.
Exactly. Proactive steps. And emphasizing transparent communication is vital. Making sure people feel safe, sharing honest concerns, challenges.
That trust allows for open talk about weaknesses.
Right.
And a shared drive for better results.
For sure. And group support networks come up again, amplifying learning through sharing advice, experiences.
That communal encouragement.
Yeah.
It can even spark some friendly competition, push people beyond their limits.
Yeah, potentially. And recognizing those small incremental improvements, that's key for morale, for resilience under pressure.
So celebrating when someone breaks through a mental barrier, conquers a tough challenge.
Definitely. Acknowledge those breakthroughs. It shows consistent effort. That growth mindset really pays off.
And embedding peer coaching, where employees observe and critique each other constructively.
Yeah, that mutual feedback deepens relationships, reduces fear of judgment compared to maybe just top-down feedback. Plus, being exposed to different viewpoints naturally broadens thinking, sharpens problem solving.
Makes sense. and other short reflection exercises after meetings to lock in insights.
Right, while they're fresh. Journaling, voice memos, capturing those immediate takeaways. Reviewing them later can reveal patterns, unexpected growth areas.
And setting monthly personal challenges, pushing people slightly outside their comfort zones.
Builds adaptability, which is so crucial in fast-moving markets. Tracking progress against those challenges highlights wins and areas for focus.
And open forums for celebrating improvements, brainstorming solutions together.
Fosters camaraderie, yeah. Empowers everyone to tackle complex stuff with more enthusiasm, more purpose. And finally, they suggest wrapping up these growth mindset modules with leadership testimonials, practical success stories from inside the company.
That real-life proof reinforces the idea that this mindset brings real advantages.
Exactly. For individuals and the company. Now, shall we move on to boosting actual performance competencies?
Yes, less. This feels more focused on the tangible skills, the how-to.
Right. The main goal here is boosting various competencies across the board using targeted coaching and regular practice.
They start with priority frameworks, helping people tackle tasks logically, avoid wasted effort.
Yeah, structuring the approach, and then integrating scenario drills, realistic high-pressure situations, performing under simulated deadlines.
Builds composure, confidence for when the real high-stakes moments hit.
That's the idea. And encouraging cross-functional collaboration, getting people working across departments.
Improves adaptability.
Big time. Exposure to different roles, perspectives. It broadens skill sets, sparks new ways of thinking.
And getting feedback from multiple sources.
Yeah.
Supervisors, peers, maybe even clients.
Key for getting a balanced view. Inclusive input helps catch blind spots, refine overall performance.
They also stress combining technical workshops with soft skill coaching for more holistic development.
Yeah, like adding emotional intelligence training to, say, a technical program. It can reduce conflicts, promote more constructive communication.
And frequent practice sessions
Yeah.
to really embed those new skills into daily work.
Vital. They specifically mention role-playing client interactions, realistic simulations.
Builds comfort, allows for confident adaptation in real situations.
Exactly, and each session should end with concise, actionable feedback, pinpointing strengths, areas to refine.
If those actionable tips drive immediate improvement, right? Keep motivation high.
That's the goal. And using structured performance trackers, recording progress, guiding future coaching talks.
Tangible indicators. Helps people see where they're excelling, where they're struggling, provides clarity.
Supports more targeted learning. They also suggest occasional peer evaluations.
To enrich the feedback pool.
Right. Different viewpoints often highlight details others might miss.
And introducing advanced problem-solving exercises, pushing for creative but practical solutions.
Yeah, challenging scenarios drive strategic thinking, sharpen rapid decision-making under pressure.
And tracking those solutions, sharing best practices across the organization.
Promotes collective growth. Showcasing success motivates others to experiment, refine their own methods. Seeing positive results increases that willingness to invest in self-improvement.
Which fuels a culture of continuous learning, enhances company agility.
Right. So it wraps up by emphasizing a structured curriculum, active coaching, group exercises, measurable milestones.
A well-rounded plan, developing both interpersonal and technical skills, fostering synergy, driving better results.
Exactly. So our next big topic, encouraging fresh thinking and innovation.
This sounds exciting. Moving beyond just performance to actual creativity.
Yeah, actively cultivating it. The discussions highlight starting with brainstorming sessions where people can pitch unconventional ideas freely, no judgment up front.
Creates that open forum, liberates creativity, leads to breakthroughs.
Hopefully. And adding innovation challenges that intentionally pair diverse skill sets, sparking unexpected collaborations.
Cross-disciplinary teams mixing insights, producing maybe cutting-edge results.
That's the potential. And recommending a safe space for trial and error, crucially, without penalties for well-intentioned failures.
That's psychological safety again. Empowers experimentation, increases the odds of game-changing ideas.
Definitely. And scheduling coaching check-ins specifically for innovation projects helps track progress, refine strategies,
Provides that real-time support, keeps teams on track.
prevents drift. And asking teams to document lessons learned, successes, and failures builds a knowledge library.
So future innovators can learn from the past, accelerate their work.
Exactly. Build upon proven techniques. They also suggest small pilot projects, testing feasibility before big resource commitments.
Iterative prototyping allows for rapid feedback, reduces costly revisions later.
Smart risk management, and encouraging cross-team coaching sessions. letting expertise flow freely between groups.
Fosters synergy, pushes everyone to refine ideas, expand possibility.
Right? And appointing specific innovation mentors, people who can guide on disruptive thinking.
Senior innovators pointing out pitfalls, suggesting creativity frameworks.
Yeah, that consistent expert advice builds confidence, makes radical experimentation feel more achievable.
And integrating user feedback early, making sure solutions meet actual needs.
Critical. Real customers offer perspectives you just can't get internally. Helps refine ideas effectively.
And championing quick iterative cycles to maintain momentum, excitement.
Keep things energized. Fast-paced improvements demonstrate tangible value quickly.
Measuring innovation success through patents, process improvements, market expansion.
Quantifiable milestones, highlighting the direct impact of this creative coaching.
And presenting success stories at company gatherings reinforces those innovative behaviors.
Public recognition validates the effort, strengthens commitment to pioneering ideas, and importantly, refining future programs based on feedback, continuously optimizing that innovation pipeline.
Adaptive coaching, staying responsive to trends, market demands.
Exactly. And finally, having a consistent review system, tracking improvements, enabling necessary pivots, unlocking those new channels for innovation.
Okay, next up, cultivating teamwork through collaborative coaching.
Right, focusing on group dynamics, shared purpose. The aim is building strong teamwork by integrating collaborative coaching exercises.
Group tasks where people practice supportive communication, shared problem solving.
That's fundamental. And structuring rotating leadership roles within those tasks.
So everyone gets a taste of guiding discussions, appreciates the challenges.
Exactly. Helps build empathy for managerial roles. And using active listening drills, reinforcing empathy, validating diverse viewpoints.
Reduces misunderstandings, builds respect.
For sure. And incorporating conflict resolution modules, preparing teams to handle disagreements productively.
Structured methods for addressing tension, keeps projects moving, preserves relationships.
Right. And hosting open forums where people can voice concerns, get coaching on diplomacy.
Transparent dialogue builds trust, strengthens group unity.
They also suggest pairing quieter folks with more vocal ones in tasks.
To encourage balanced participation, bridge communication gaps, make everyone feel valued.
It's cohesion, yeah. And introducing shared accountability metrics. Teams celebrate wins and learn from failures together.
Unified metrics removes that blame culture.
Hopefully. And recommending recognition events, specifically spotlighting collaborative achievement.
Public appreciation amplifies those positive team behaviors.
They also mention planning cross-department retreats, combining problem solving with coaching.
Mixing diverse backgrounds generates new insights, breaks down silos.
That's the goal. And gathering feedback after each retreat to refine future workshops. Iterative improvement again.
Ensuring these initiatives evolve. What about remote teams?
Good point. Promoting virtual collaboration tools is key there. Digital platforms enable consistent support despite distance.
Synchronous and asynchronous coaching. Flexible communication.
Respecting individual circumstances, yeah, helps everyone stay aligned. And gathering success stories from virtual collaborations and sharing them.
Tangible examples encourage broader adoption.
Right. And peer-led training sessions, empowering employees to teach each other.
Teaching builds confidence, expertise, and lasting bonds.
Definitely. And finally, finalizing policies that actually reward teamwork outcomes, making collaboration a core priority.
Okay, now shifting to a really crucial topic. Grooming future leaders.
Yes, strategic development of the next generation. The focus is on advanced coaching modules, particularly around strategic vision.
Cultivating foresight. Proactive decision-making. Aiming for competitive advantage.
That's it. And proposing a formal mentorship platform, connecting rising talents with seasoned executives.
One-on-one support. Revealing leadership challenges. Fostering maturity.
And emphasizing emotional intelligence again. For leaders to empathize, build loyal teams. Understanding people helps with motivation, conflict resolution.
Integrating scenario analysis. Teaching anticipation of market shifts.
Strategic thinking requires trend analysis, informed decisions under uncertainty, and arranging crisis simulations.
Challenging composure under extreme pressure. Practicing crisis management.
Refines resilience, vital for leaders. Inviting external experts for workshops on cutting-edge management.
Diverse viewpoints expand leaders' toolkits.
Right. And encouraging collaborative projects for co-creation, cross-functional exposure, broadens perspectives.
Setting clear performance metrics for leadership milestones.
Measurable targets ensure accountability. And scheduling monthly leadership roundtables, sharing best practices, reflection,
Open discussions keep learning relevant.
and having them read business literature, discuss insights, connect theory to practice,
Faster internalization. And encouraging them to mentor junior colleagues.
reinforces their own leadership. Guiding others deepens their expertise.
Measuring team morale. Project outcomes. Gauging leader impact. Revealing gaps.
Correlation between approach and results, yeah. And periodically adjusting coaching content, keeping it challenging, future-oriented,
Dynamic programs prevent stagnation.
and encouraging peer feedback among leaders. Fuels collective growth. Honest critiques from peers often hit home.
True. And finally, a graduation framework. Acknowledging progress.
Formal recognition cements dedication, inspires others.
Okay, next, developing robust internal support systems. This feels very timely.
Absolutely. Addressing employee well-being, personal challenges, the aim is robust support through coaching addressing these areas. Supportive infrastructure gives people resources for stress, well-being.
Introducing mental health awareness sessions, guiding toward coping strategies.
Discussing stress management openly normalizes seeking help, reduces burnout, turnover.
Training select employees as peer coaches, offering confidential advice from people who get the culture.
Yeah, internal coaches can be very effective. And incorporating regular check-ins for people to voice concerns.
Proactive intervention prevents conflicts, safeguards equilibrium.
Fosters a more supportive environment, suggesting flexible working arrangements for work-life balance.
Boosts loyalty, productivity, if done right.
And embedding stress reduction techniques, mindful breathing, breaks into coaching.
Simple habits lower anxiety, enhance concentration, forming small discussion circles for peer sharing of coping tips.
Collective resilience grows when people feel less alone, bringing in specialists occasionally for deeper insights, counseling. Expert opinions reinforce the initiatives, build trust, encouraging managers to model healthy habits.
Leadership well-being practices legitimize employee efforts, incorporating gratitude exercises, highlighting positives.
Simple acknowledgments strengthen morale, maintaining an anonymous feedback channel for concerns.
Safe communication allows prompt problem addressing, monitoring data on stress, turnover, satisfaction.
Consistent tracking ensures support effectiveness, measures impact, celebrating positive changes, acknowledging internal support. Public recognition encourages healthy habits, peer support, and tying strong support systems to broader coaching strategies.
Addressing mental well-being complements skill enhancement. A holistic approach.
Exactly. Finalizing with an annual review to update resources, keep things fresh. Guarantees a thriving, supportive environment.
All right, next up, creating fast-track growth paths, accelerating careers.
Right, for high-potential individuals, creating coaching paths for faster growth, diverse skill acquisition, structured career maps guiding people toward aligned roles.
Scheduling regular one-on-ones to identify training or rotation options.
Targeted rotations expand experience, reveal hidden talents quicker, implementing job shadowing for insights into different responsibilities.
First-hand exposure clarifies future steps, motivates them, recommending skill gap analysis, highlighting coaching impact.
Direct feedback prevents stagnation, essential for rapid growth. Connecting ambitious employees with mentors having advanced expertise. Experienced mentors share that nuanced knowledge, establishing clear timelines for progression.
Specific deadlines foster accountability, keeps things moving, incorporating digital platforms to document achievements, track growth.
Accessible records allow review of progress, maintains transparency, encouraging professional networking events. Broader connections lead to fresh perspectives, learning opportunities. Arranging mini projects for hands-on skill application. Practical experience cements the lessons learned, highlighting personal branding. A clear professional narrative positions individuals for opportunities. Partnering with HR to integrate coaching results into performance evaluations. Linking progress to formal reviews validates the journey. Sponsoring leadership development seminars. Advanced training fosters strategic thinking, business acumen. Promoting cross-mentoring, where seniors learn from emerging talents. Reverse mentoring encourages adaptability to first perspectives. Regularly assessing coaching programs. Agility safeguards relevance, boosts satisfaction. Recognizing outstanding progress publicly. Acknowledging achievements fuels motivation for everyone.
Okay, our second to last point. Promoting ambitious targets, pushing boundaries.
Yeah, cultivating that high achievement culture. Promoting ambitious targets through coaching challenges everyone beyond comfort zones. Setting stretch objectives motivates people to exceed standards.
Creating goal-setting frameworks, outlining steps but allowing innovation.
Structured guidelines maintaining flexibility. Pushing frequent review sessions, ensuring accountability. Consistent checkups keep momentum alive. highlighting role models who achieve significant goals. Real examples demonstrate feasibility, inspire belief, providing specialized coaching for risk assessment. Calculating potential outcomes boosts confidence for taking bigger leaps, celebrating incremental achievements, reinforcing determination. Small victories fuel motivation for the long haul, integrating peer accountability groups for challenge and support, shared camaraderie driving healthy competition, tracking progress publicly, inspiring collective pride. Visible milestones spark group enthusiasm, equipping participants with stress management tools. Balanced coping strategies prevent burnout when aiming high, incorporating personal reflections, prompting internalization of lessons. Introspection clarifies what worked, what didn't, inviting senior executives to mentor those aiming for advanced roles. High-level input broadens horizons, provides strategic guidance, encouraging open dialogue about setbacks, showing resilience, normalizing challenges reduces fear of failure. Updating coaching materials, regularly reflecting new trends. Staying updated keeps goals relevant and impactful. Designing a recognition platform, spotlighting those surpassing thresholds. Public praise validates bold goal pursuit. Gathering feedback on these initiatives, refining the program. Iterative improvement cements a daring, high-achieving culture.
And our final main discussion point, uncovering deeper motivational factors, what really drives people.
This feels foundational, doesn't it? Igniting genuine engagement, uncovering deeper motivators through coaching. Understanding internal drivers helps tailor tasks for purposefulness.
Employing motivational surveys, capturing values, aspirations.
Data-driven insights illuminating strategies for satisfaction. Encouraging managers to discuss survey results openly. Transparent conversations strengthen trust. Highlighting autonomy in projects. Control increases creativity and energy. Introducing recognition programs aligned with personal motivators. Tailored rewards resonate more deeply than generic ones, recommending collaborative goal setting, aligning aspirations with objectives. Alignment prevents conflict, increases buy-in, embedding coaching checkpoints for managers to revisit motivational goals. Periodic reviews help adapt strategies as people evolve. Developing training on active listening to detect motivation cues. Heightened awareness allows quick, supportive responses, supporting flexible career paths, acknowledging evolving aspirations. Adapting job roles fosters loyalty, highlighting success stories where motivations led to breakthroughs. Real-life examples confirming intrinsic passion drives accomplishments. Incorporating peer coaching circles for supportive discussions around aims. Group encouragement, cultivating camaraderie. Asking participants to document motivation triggers. Self-awareness crucial for sustaining momentum. Pushing for manager training on recognizing burnout signals. Intervening before motivation collapses is key. Calibrating coaching resources to fill motivational gaps. Personalized attention, fostering trust, reigniting enthusiasm. Tracking engagement data to evaluate progress. Continuous monitoring, refining the overall approach to motivation.
Wow, okay.
That's
That's a lot we've covered. This deep dive, it really shows a comprehensive approach, driving improvement through coaching,
absolutely. From building confidence in junior staff
to fostering innovation, developing leaders.
the themes that keep coming back are personalized development, supportive environments, continuous learning.
And measuring results,
Yeah.
showing the tangible value.
Exactly. It's multifaceted.
So thinking about everything we've just unpacked, this whole wide range of coaching initiatives, what single element, if you had to pick one, do you believe would have the most profound impact on an organization's overall success? And maybe more importantly, what initial steps could someone actually take to implement it based on all these insights?
That's a tough one. A really good question to ponder because they all seem so interconnected, don't they? But picking just one requires some thought.
It definitely does. Something for you listening to consider too. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
We really hope it's given you some valuable food for thought. Maybe sparked a few ideas for your own situation.
What's the connection between feeling safe and, say, sharing a really unconventional idea?
It's huge. Psychological safety, knowing you can take a risk, share an idea without getting shut down, it just unlocks creativity. Fear really holds people back. Remove that fear, and you empower them to explore, to offer those perspectives that might seem a bit out there but could lead to breakthroughs.
And presumably that consistent encouragement doesn't just help with big, innovative ideas, but with everyday work, too.
Absolutely. When people feel supported, encouraged, it hits their morale, their daily productivity directly. That feeling of being valued, feeling safe, it just leads to more engagement, more willingness to bring their best, even to routine stuff.
Which feeds right into that sense of ownership they imagine.
Exactly. If your ideas are heard, if you feel supported, you naturally become more invested in the outcomes. You feel like a real part of things, not just a cog. So you're motivated to aim higher.
It strikes me, too, that just investing in these learning opportunities sends a message.
It really does. It shows a real commitment to people's professional journey. It says, we value your growth. And that builds loyalty, a great willingness to contribute.
So, practically speaking, there's a plan for workshops with different kinds of learning modules.
Yeah, a mix. Things like interactive discussions, group tasks, peer feedback.
On the mix.
Well, it caters to different learning styles, ensures insights aren't just heard, but actually applied. Active engagement makes things stick much better.
And to make it stick even more, they suggest reflection journals. So it's not just doing the activities, but processing them afterwards.
Exactly. Journaling forces you to process, clarify your thoughts, spot your own strengths, maybe gaps. And those journals can then be a great starting point for more focused coaching conversations later. Makes it really personal.
Then there's mentorship pairing experienced folks with newer talent. What's the key value there?
It's more than just skills transfer, I think. It builds mutual respect, sparks creativity because you get different viewpoints colliding, and it provides that vital layer of guidance, that support, can really speed up skill building and boost confidence.
And it sounds like it's ongoing. Periodic check-ins are mentioned. Why keep adjusting?
Because coaching isn't static, right? People's needs change. Regular check-ins allow for that flexibility, that adaptation, keeps the coaching relevant, helps tackle new challenges as they pop up.
And to really drive home the why, they talk about using success stories, real case studies. How does that motivate people?
It makes it real, provides tangible proof that this stuff works. Abstract concepts become concrete. It inspires people, shows them what's possible, makes them want to push their own limits.
And then measuring the impact, looking at both qualitative improvements like teamwork and the hard numbers like productivity. Why both?
You need the full picture, don't you? Numbers show tangible results, productivity up, errors down, great. But the qualitative stuff, the insights into teamwork, relationships, that paints a richer picture of the overall impact on culture. That holistic view is what really justifies expanding coaching, making it core.
Okay, so confidence is the foundation. Now, moving on to refining coaching strategies for breakthrough thinking and real lasting engagement. What are the shifts here?
Yeah, the focus kind of shifts now towards, let's say, more sophisticated questioning, more introspection, not just surface stuff, encouraging teams to dig deeper, look at things from different angles to find those hidden strengths, those opportunities, prompting a real shift in perspective.
And to make that digging more targeted, they mention personality assessments. How does knowing someone's motivational triggers help?
Well, if you understand what really motivates someone, you can tailor the coaching, make it resonate. That personalized touch can speed up performance improvements because you're tapping into what genuinely energizes them, and it broadens their perspective on their own work.
And to apply those broader perspectives, scenario-based challenges are suggested. How do simulated problems build those adaptive skills we need today?
They provide a safe but realistic place to practice problem solving, teamwork under pressure. By mimicking real-world complexity, people hone those crucial adaptive skills. Skills needed to handle the unexpected, thrive when things change.
And for collaboration, small group coaching circles are mentioned. What's the benefit of sort of breaking down hierarchy there?
Oh, these smaller circles are powerful for communal learning. When you flatten the hierarchy a bit, you get more honest dialogue, more sharing of different insights. It builds empathy, trust, leads to more authentic interactions.
But it's not just about specific sessions, is it? The document stresses consistent practice, reflective discussions to really embed these habits.
Exactly. Like any skill, coaching gets better with consistent use. Regular reflection makes the principles, the techniques, part of the everyday flow, how teams just naturally operate.
And to keep that going without burning people out, weekly check-ins, focused on individual and group progress, seems sustainable.
Yeah, the idea is more frequent, but shorter. Check-ins. Provides ongoing support, keeps momentum up, but avoids overload. Consistent reinforcement, timely tweaks rather than big, infrequent pushes.
It circles back to realistic goals, achievable milestones. Seeing progress is key for motivation, isn't it?
Totally. Clear, achievable milestones give you a roadmap. You get that sense of accomplishment as you hit them. That sustained progress is vital for motivation. and it lets you adapt faster if challenges pop up.
Integrating digital tools for tracking, collaboration, that seems very practical, especially for remote teams, streamlining feedback.
Yeah, digital tools boost accessibility. You can get targeted feedback out quickly, make immediate course corrections, regardless of where people are.
And for quick refreshers on core ideas, short training videos, bite-sized learning seems smart for retention.
Exactly. Bite-sized content is just easier to digest, easier to revisit, leads to stronger retention, more consistent application because it reinforces the core ideas repeatedly.
What about quizzes or self-assessments? How do they help refine coaching?
They give you good insights into understanding. Where are the gaps? It highlights areas where maybe more tailored follow-up is needed, makes the learning more efficient.
And celebrating small wins publicly, that positive reinforcement must be powerful for building towards bigger things.
Oh, absolutely. Celebrating even small wins creates such a positive vibe. It builds confidence, motivates people to aim higher next time, reinforces that effort pays off.
And finally, getting leaders to share their own coaching stories, that adds real authenticity, doesn't it?
Huge impact. When leaders share personal experiences, authentic testimonials, it validates the whole thing, reassures people about the value, inspires trust, gets more wholehearted commitment. That helps build that coaching culture, which can be a real competitive edge.
Okay, confidence built, coaching refined. How do we now cultivate a real growth mindset culture? One that pushes people past perceived limits.
Yeah, fostering a growth mindset. It's about shifting the core belief system, isn't it? Moving away from talent is fixed to abilities can be developed through effort, through persistence.
And embedding reflection checkpoints after setbacks, reframing failure as learning, making it safe to talk about struggles. That seems key to that shift.
It is. Discussing struggles openly, analyzing setbacks for lessons learned. That normalizes failure, creates an environment where it's okay to learn from mistakes without shame. That's essential for a growth mindset.
And supportive feedback loops guide people towards constructive action, counteracting self-doubt. That encouragement can unlock creativity.
Definitely. Supportive feedback focuses people on moving forward constructively, not dwelling on doubt. That optimistic framing often unlocks creative possibilities, taps into personal drive.
Brief, tailored coaching sessions for individual skill gaps or career goals, that personalization must speed up development and ownership.
It does. Personalized coaching hits specific needs, accelerates growth, and really empowers individuals to own their development path.
Goal visualization techniques, getting people to actually picture future success. That mental practice can be a strong motivator.
Yeah, picturing success can be surprisingly effective. It clarifies what you're working towards. It spurs proactive steps, keeps focus sharp on ambitious goals.
And transparent communication, making it safe to share real concerns. Trust seems fundamental to addressing weaknesses and improving.
Absolutely fundamental. Transparency builds trust, makes people feel secure enough to be honest about concerns. That openness is vital for tackling weaknesses together and finding better outcomes.
Group support networks, learning from colleagues that communal encouragement can even spark some healthy competition.
For sure. Group support creates a space for sharing practical advice, mutual encouragement. And yeah, that communal dynamic can stimulate a bit of friendly competition, pushing everyone to raise their game.
Recognizing incremental improvements, vital for morale and resilience when things get tough.
So vital. Acknowledging small steps forward keeps morale high, builds the resilience needed to push through bigger challenges. It shows continuous effort is valued.
And celebrating breakthroughs, conquering a challenge, breaking a mental barrier. Publicly acknowledging that reinforces that hard work pays off.
Yeah, acknowledging those personal breakthroughs really demonstrates tangibly that consistent effort pushing boundaries.
Now,
It leads to real results, reinforces the whole growth mindset idea.
peer coaching segments for observation and critique, that mutual feedback strengthens relationships, reduces fear, and broadens thinking through different viewpoints.
Peer coaching is great for that. It builds stronger bonds, makes feedback less intimidating, and exposure to diverse approaches definitely broadens perspectives, sharpens problem solving.
Short reflection exercises after meetings, journaling, voice memos capturing immediate learning. Reviewing those later helps connect dots, reveal growth.
Yeah, those immediate reflections, whether written or spoken, capture insights while they're fresh. Reviewing them later helps spot patterns, reveals growth you might not have noticed otherwise.
Monthly personal challenges pushing comfort zones. Those consistent mini challenges build adaptability, which is crucial today.
Right. Consistently engaging with those small challenges helps people step outside their comfort zone regularly. develops that adaptability needed in fast-changing markets.
And tracking progress, highlighting achievements and focus areas, giving that clear picture of their journey.
Crucial. Tracking individual progress, showing wins and areas for development, gives a clear, motivating picture of their growth path.
Encouraging open forums for celebrating improvements and brainstorming solutions, group collaboration builds camaraderie, empowers tackling tough projects.
Open forums for celebration and brainstorming really empower teams, builds camaraderie, helps them tackle complex stuff with more enthusiasm, more shared ownership.
And wrapping it all up with leadership testimonials, success stories, real-life proof cements the benefits of a growth mindset.
Exactly. Integrating those authentic stories provides powerful, real-world evidence, really reinforces the benefits for the whole organization.
Confidence, breakthroughs, growth mindset covered. Now, boosting performance competencies through targeted coaching and practice. Honing essential skills.
Exactly. Now, the focus is really on deliberately developing specific skills, abilities that directly improve performance. And regular practice isn't just suggested, it's fundamental. Embedding these competencies into daily work.
Priority frameworks helping people tackle tasks logically, avoid wasted effort. Sounds like a foundational efficiency booster.
Definitely. Clear priority frameworks give people a structured way to manage tasks, cuts down wasted effort, boosts overall efficiency.
Scenario drills with real-world pressure. Deadlines that simulated urgency builds composure. Confidence for high-stakes moments.
Yeah, those drills are valuable. Gives people a chance to practice staying composed, build real confidence for handling high-pressure business situations.
Cross-functional collaborations, improving adaptability, broadening skills, sparking innovation through exposure to different roles.
Right. Promoting cross-functional work doesn't just broaden individual skills by seeing other roles. It's also a great catalyst for innovation, bringing different perspectives together.
Feedback from multiple sources for balanced perspectives, key for finding blind spots, refining overall quality.
So important. Getting feedback from various angles gives a more holistic view of performance, essential for identifying blind spots and really improving the quality of work.
Combining technical workshops with soft skills, like emotional intelligence, reducing conflict, improving communication for holistic development.
Yeah, that integrated approach is key. Technical skills plus soft skills, including EQ training. It leads to well-rounded professionals, better communication, fewer conflicts.
And it comes down to consistent application again, doesn't it? Frequent practice sessions to make these competencies ingrained habits.
Indeed. Frequent, consistent practice is absolutely vital to solidify new skills, embed them in daily routines, make them automatic.
Rehearsing client interactions and realistic role plays, building comfort, allowing confident adaptation in real time.
Engaging in realistic role plays for client interactions builds that comfort level, develops the agility to adapt confidently in different real-world scenarios.
Ending sessions with concise feedback strengths, areas for refinement. Actionable takeaways drive immediate improvement, sustain motivation.
Concise, actionable feedback right after a session is key. Highlighting strengths and specific refinement areas drives immediate improvement, keeps the motivation going for continuous development.
Structured performance trackers recording progress, guiding future coaching. Tangible indicators help visualize growth, focus learning.
Structured trackers provide that tangible evidence of progress, helps people see their development, enables more focused coaching discussions later. Clear expectations support targeted learning.
Occasional peer evaluations to enrich the feedback pool, those extra perspectives can highlight critical details.
Yeah, adding peer evaluations brings in valuable extra perspectives, often highlights details missed in traditional assessments.
Advanced problem-solving exercises, encouraging creative yet practical solutions. Honing strategic thinking, rapid decision-making under pressure.
Those advanced exercises are excellent. Pushing for creative and practical solutions develops strategic thinking, sharpens the ability to make quick, effective decisions, even when stressed.
And tracking those solutions, sharing best practices across the organization for collective growth, seeing success inspires others to experiment.
Right. Tracking successful solutions and actively sharing best practices fosters that collective learning, inspires others to try new approaches, refine their methods. Seeing positive results makes people more willing to invest in improving themselves.
Ultimately, seeing positive outcomes fuels willingness for self-improvement, nurtures continuous learning, enhances company agility, and a structured curriculum combining coaching, exercises, milestones ensures development of both interpersonal and technical skills.
Exactly. A well-designed curriculum integrating active coaching, group work, and clear milestones ensures development across the board, people skills, and technical skills. Consistent alignment fosters synergy, leads to better results on projects.
Let's shift now to encouraging fresh thinking, unique solutions through continuous coaching. How do we really spark creativity?
The goal here is really about cultivating an environment where fresh thinking, unique solutions, they aren't just welcomed, they're actively fostered, consistently, through ongoing coaching.
Brainstorming sessions where even unconventional ideas are welcome, that open forum liberates creativity, leads to breakthroughs.
Creating those open forums where people feel totally safe to pitch even seemingly out there concepts, it really can liberate creativity, often leads to unexpected, valuable breakthroughs.
Innovation challenges pairing diverse skill sets, those unexpected collaborations can combine insights in groundbreaking ways.
Yeah, deliberately designing challenges that pair diverse skills can spark really powerful collaborations. Often leads to cutting-edge results by merging different types of expertise.
A safe space for trial and error where well-intentioned failures aren't penalized, that psychological safety seems crucial for experimentation.
Absolutely critical. Clearly communicating a safe space for experiments, where honest mistakes are learning opportunities, not punishments. That empowers people to take creative risks, generate truly novel ideas.
Regular coaching check-ins specifically for innovation progress, refining strategies, real-time support, clarifies objectives, keeps things moving.
Implementing regular coaching check-ins focused on innovation progress provides crucial real-time support. Helps teams stay aligned, adapt their approach as needed.
Asking teams to document lessons learned, successes, and failures to build a knowledge library. Shared resources accelerate research.
Encouraging meticulous documentation of lessons learned, good and bad, creates a valuable knowledge library, allows future innovators to build on past experience, speed up their R&D.
Small pilot projects to test feasibility before big resource commitments. Iterative prototyping allows rapid feedback, minimizes risk.
Using small pilots lets you test ideas efficiently, gather quick feedback before committing big resources, substantially minimizes the risk of large-scale flops.
Encouraging cross-team coaching sessions so expertise flows freely between divisions, collaboration fosters synergy, leads to better solutions.
Facilitating cross-team coaching ensures a smoother flow of expertise, diverse perspectives between divisions. Fosters synergy, leads to more comprehensive, innovative solutions.
Appointing experienced innovation mentors for guidance on disruptive thinking, seasoned innovators can point out pitfalls, suggest frameworks.
Having experienced innovation mentors provides invaluable guidance. They understand disruptive thinking, can help teams avoid common pitfalls, leverage proven creativity frameworks.
Integrating user feedback early and often ensures solutions meet actual needs. Getting real customer perspectives early is invaluable.
Absolutely essential. Integrating user feedback early and frequently throughout the innovation process ensures the final solutions actually align with user needs, solve their real problems.
Championing quick iterative cycles maintains momentum, organizational excitement, fast-paced improvements, energize teams, show value quickly.
Championing quick iterations keeps momentum high, keeps people excited about innovation, demonstrates the tangible value of creative efforts quickly.
Measuring innovation success with tangible metrics, patents, process improvements, market expansion, quantifiable milestones highlight impact.
Measuring success with metrics like patents, documented process improvements, or market growth provides concrete evidence of the impact of creative coaching on the bottom line and strategic goals.
Presenting success stories at company gatherings reinforces innovative behaviors, inspires others, public recognition validates effort, strengthens commitment.
Publicly sharing those success stories reinforces the desired behaviors, recognizes the teams involved, and inspires wider commitment to creative endeavors across the company.
And it's all about continuous improvement, right? Refining programs based on feedback, consistent review ensures the innovation pipeline stays effective.
Indeed. Continuously refining future programs based on feedback, having a consistent review system. It ensures the innovation pipeline remains effective and adaptive.
Okay, let's shift focus to cultivating a strong sense of teamwork through collaborative coaching exercises. How do we get individuals functioning as a truly cohesive unit?
Right. The main goal here is fostering that highly collaborative, cohesive environment. Using team-focused coaching exercises strategically.
Group tasks requiring supportive communication, shared problem solving, that hands-on approach seems effective for building team dynamics.
Yeah, engaging in group tasks that require supportive communication and shared problem solving gives people a practical way to develop those essential teamwork dynamics.
Rotating leadership roles within teams, everyone gets experience guiding, appreciates managerial challenges, builds empathy, shared understanding.
Implementing rotating leadership roles gives everyone firsthand experience, guiding discussions, navigating challenges. It fosters greater empathy, deeper understanding of leadership complexities.
Active listening drills reinforcing empathy, validating diverse viewpoints fundamental for minimizing misunderstandings, building respect.
Deliberately using active listening drills reinforces empathy, the crucial skill of validating different views. Fundamental for reducing misunderstandings, building mutual respect.
Conflict resolution modules, preparing teams to navigate disagreements productively, keeps projects moving without damaging relationships.
Equipping teams with effective conflict resolution skills lets them navigate disagreements constructively, ensures projects progress while preserving positive working relationships.
Open forums for voicing concerns, receiving coaching on diplomacy, transparent dialogue fosters trust, strengthens group unity.
Creating open forums where people feel safe to voice concerns, get coaching on diplomacy. It fosters transparency and trust, essential for strengthening group unity and cohesion.
Pairing quieter individuals with more vocal teammates encourages balanced participation, ensures all voices are heard, boosts cohesion.
Yeah, intentionally pairing quieter folks with more vocal ones is a smart strategy. Encourages balanced participation, ensures all perspectives are valued, boosts overall group synergy.
Shared accountability metrics teams celebrate wins and learn from failures collectively, removes blame culture, encourages unified progress.
Implementing shared accountability fosters that collective responsibility. Teams celebrate successes together, learn from setbacks as one unit. Effectively removes a blame culture.
Recognition events spotlighting collaborative achievements, not just individual ones. Public appreciation amplifies teamwork, inspires more cooperation.
Strategically recommending recognition events that highlight collaborative achievements significantly amplifies positive teamwork behaviors. Serves as powerful inspiration for future cooperation.
Cross-department retreats, combining problem-solving with coaching mixing backgrounds, generates fresh insights, breaks down silos.
Planning cross-department retreats that mix problem-solving with coaching offers a great chance to bring diverse perspectives together, generates fresh insights, effectively breaks down those organizational silos. Gathering feedback afterwards helps refine future workshops, too.
Promoting virtual collaboration tools helps remote teams bond, maintain coaching momentum. Digital platforms provide consistent support despite distance.
Actively promoting effective virtual tools is crucial for remote teams. Helps them build bonds, maintain coaching momentum, provides essential support regardless of location, using both real-time and asynchronous methods.
Emphasizing both synchronous and asynchronous coaching ensures everyone can participate, regardless of time zone or circumstances, shows respect for individual needs.
Offering both synchronous and asynchronous coaching ensures everyone can engage effectively, respects individual circumstances, promotes inclusivity. Sharing success stories from virtual collabs encourages wider use too.
Peer-led training sessions where employees teach each other skills, builds confidence in the teachers, strengthens bonds among team members.
Scheduling peer-led training empowers employees to share skills, builds confidence in those teaching, fosters stronger professional bonds among everyone involved. And finally, finalizing policies that explicitly reward teamwork outcomes reinforces collaboration as a core value.
Now let's get into grooming future leaders through advanced coaching. How do we focus on strategic vision, proactive decision-making for that competitive edge?
Developing future leaders is critical for long-term success, right? So advanced coaching focused on strategic vision, proactive decisions. That's key for a lasting competitive advantage.
A structured mentorship platform connecting rising talents with seasoned execs, personalized guidance, exposure to real leadership challenges sounds invaluable for maturity.
Yeah, a well-designed mentorship platform connecting rising stars with experienced execs offers that invaluable personalized guidance. Direct exposure to leadership complexities really accelerates their development.
Emphasizing emotional intelligence, empathy, building loyal teams, resolving conflict effectively seems crucial for long-term success.
Absolutely. Emphasizing EQ equips future leaders with essential skills. Empathize, build loyalty, navigate conflict, all critical for sustained leadership success.
Using scenario analysis in training, teaching them to anticipate market shifts, Make informed decisions under uncertainty. Strategic foresight is key.
Integrating scenario analysis teaches them to think ahead, anticipate market shifts, make informed decisions even when things are unclear. Builds that strategic foresight.
Realistic crisis simulations, challenging them to maintain composure, make sound judgments under pressure. Experiential learning refines resilience, decision-making.
Exposing them to realistic crisis simulations is a tough but valuable learning experience. Hones their ability to stay calm, make good calls under extreme pressure, refines resilience, critical decision skills.
Inviting external experts for workshops on cutting-edge management methods expands their toolkits, enhances adaptability across different contexts.
Bringing in external experts to share cutting-edge management ideas expands their leadership toolkit, makes them more adaptable to various evolving business situations.
Encouraging collaborative projects where they co-create solutions, gain cross-functional exposure, broadens perspectives, understanding of the organization.
Collaborative projects give future leaders invaluable chances to co-create solutions, get critical cross-functional exposure, broadens their understanding of how the whole organization fits together.
Setting clear performance metrics motivates striving for specific leadership milestones, ensures accountability for tangible growth.
Clear performance metrics motivate them to actively work towards specific leadership milestones, ensures tangible accountability for their development throughout the program.
Monthly leadership roundtables for sharing best practices, reflecting on challenges, keeping learning relevant to real-world experiences seems crucial.
Scheduling those regular roundtables provides a forum to share best practices, openly reflect on current challenges, keeps their learning directly relevant to what they're actually facing.
Recommending relevant business literature, discussing insights in coaching, connecting theory to practical scenarios deepens understanding, application.
Suggesting relevant reading and discussing key insights during coaching helps bridge that gap between theory and practice, deepens their understanding and practical application of leadership principles.
Encouraging them to mentor junior colleagues, reinforcing leadership through teaching, solidifies their own understanding, develops expertise.
Actively encouraging them to mentor juniors reinforces leadership principles through practice, also deepens their own expertise by forcing them to articulate concepts clearly.
Measuring team morale, project outcomes for their teams, tracking the correlation between their approach and tangible results gives feedback on their impact.
Carefully measuring team morale and project outcomes gives valuable, data-driven insights into their leadership impact, can reveal key areas for more growth.
Periodically adjusting coaching content to stay challenging, relevant, future-focused prevents stagnation. And encouraging peer feedback among these leaders fuels collective growth, mutual trust through honest critiques.
Regularly adjusting content keeps it challenging and future-focused. Peer feedback fosters collective growth and trust through honest critique exchange. And finally, a clear graduation framework acknowledging progress, celebrating milestones with recognition. That's a powerful motivator. Inspires others, too.
Okay, let's shift to developing robust internal support systems. How can coaching help address personal challenges, provide resources for stress management, well-being?
The aim here is really to cultivate strong, reliable internal support through coaching, addressing personal challenges, providing accessible resources for stress management, promoting overall well-being.
Mental health awareness sessions, guiding staff toward professional coping strategies, discussing stress openly helps normalize seeking support, reduces stigma.
Introducing those awareness sessions proactively guides staff. And yeah, openly discussing stress helps normalize asking for help, reduces stigma, fosters a more supportive environment.
Training selected employees as peer coaches for confidential advice, emotional support, their understanding of company culture makes their guidance relevant.
Training peer coaches empowers them to offer confidential advice, crucial emotional support from a perspective informed by the company culture, makes their guidance really relevant, accessible.
Regular check-in opportunities for voicing concerns before small issues escalate. Proactive intervention safeguards mental equilibrium.
Proactively offering regular check-ins gives a safe way to voice concerns before they grow, allows timely intervention, promotes overall mental and emotional well-being.
Suggesting flexible working arrangements where appropriate for healthier work-life balance boosts loyalty, productivity.
Suggesting flexible work options, where feasible, supports better work-life balance, can significantly boost loyalty and overall productivity.
Embedding stress reduction techniques into coaching, mindful breathing, short breaks, simple habits lower anxiety, enhance concentration.
Embedding practical stress reduction techniques like mindful breathing, encouraging short breaks, provides easy tools that demonstrably lower anxiety, enhance focus at work.
Small discussion circles for peers to share coping tips, encourage each other. Collective resilience grows when people don't feel alone.
Facilitating those small peer discussion circles allows open sharing of coping strategies, mutual encouragement, fosters collective resilience, ensures no one feels isolated.
Bringing in specialists occasionally for deeper insights, professional counseling reinforces commitment to mental wellness initiatives.
Bringing in external specialists occasionally offers deeper insights. Access to professional counseling powerfully reinforces the organization's commitment to employee mental wellness.
Encouraging managers to model healthy habits, self-care, realistic expectations, leadership, prioritizing well-being, legitimizes employee efforts.
Actively encouraging managers to lead by example, modeling self-care, setting realistic workloads sends a powerful message, legitimizes employee efforts to prioritize their own well-being.
Incorporating gratitude exercises highlights positive experiences, boosts workplace optimism. Simple acknowledgments have a strong effect.
Intentionally incorporating gratitude exercises highlights the positive. Proactively boosts workplace optimism and morale through simple but powerful acknowledgments.
Maintaining an anonymous feedback channel for discreet reporting of concerns allows prompt problem addressing without fear.
An anonymous feedback channel provides that crucial, safe avenue to report concerns discreetly, allows prompt, effective addressing of issues without fear of negative consequences.
Monitoring data on stress levels, turnover, satisfaction measures impact ensures effectiveness of these support systems.
Regularly monitoring key data like stress levels, turnover, satisfaction provides objective metrics, evaluates impact, ensures ongoing effectiveness, allows data-driven adjustments.
Celebrating positive changes, acknowledging how internal support fosters collective resilience recognition, encourages use of these resources.
Publicly celebrating positive changes, specifically acknowledging internal support's role in resilience, encourages people to use these resources, reinforces a culture of care.
Tying these support systems to broader coaching strategies for a holistic approach, complementing skill enhancement with mental well-being. And an annual review updates resources, incorporates fresh approaches for a thriving supportive environment.
Exactly. Integrating support systems with broader coaching ensures that holistic approach. Skill enhancement plus mental well-being. An annual review keeps resources fresh, ensures a continually thriving supportive environment for everyone.
Let's explore coaching paths for individual growth, skill acquisition now. How do we fast-track development, help people diversify skills?
The goal is creating well-defined coaching paths to fast-track growth, facilitate diverse skill acquisition, aligning careers with strengths, ambitions.
Regular one-on-one sessions identifying new training or rotation options, expanded experiences, help uncover hidden talents, explore new avenues.
Regular personalized one-on-ones help proactively spot new training, potential job rotations, can significantly help people uncover hidden talents, explore diverse career paths within the company.
Job shadowing programs providing first-hand insights into different roles, responsibilities clarifies future steps, motivates aligned trajectories.
A structured job shadowing program offers invaluable first-hand insights into different roles, clarifies future career steps, provides strong motivation for strategically aligned development.
Skill gap analyses highlighting where coaching has the greatest impact. Direct feedback prevents stagnation, focuses development efforts.
Regular skill gap analyses provide clear feedback on where targeted coaching can have the most impact, prevents stagnation, focuses development for maximum results.
Connecting ambitious employees with mentors, having advanced expertise, seasoned pros, share nuanced knowledge, guide career milestones.
Strategically connecting ambitious folks with expert mentors allows invaluable sharing of nuanced knowledge, provides crucial guidance for navigating key career milestones.
Clear timelines for progression keeps participants focused on goals, fosters accountability, prevents delays.
Clear, transparent timelines for progression provide a roadmap, keeps people focused, fosters accountability, prevents unnecessary delays in advancement.
Digital platforms documenting achievements, tracking certifications, measuring growth-accessible records are valuable for monitoring progress.
User-friendly digital platforms efficiently document achievements, track certifications, measure growth, provide readily accessible records valuable for both employee and coach to monitor progress.
Encouraging professional networking events expands external contacts, industry awareness, broader connections lead to fresh perspectives, support career decisions.
Actively encouraging networking helps expand external contacts, broaden industry awareness, leads to valuable fresh perspectives, supports more informed strategic career choices.
Mini projects for hands-on skill application reinforce theoretical knowledge, build confidence in real-world settings.
Arranging engaging mini projects provide practical hands-on chances to apply new skills. Reinforces theory, builds essential confidence in real-world application.
Highlighting personal branding, coaching on communicating unique value positions and individuals for internal or external opportunities.
Highlighting personal branding, coaching on communicating unique value, significantly helps individuals position themselves for career advancement inside or outside the company.
Partnering with HR to integrate coaching results into performance evaluations validates each participant's journey, recognizes progress.
A strong partnership with HR to systematically integrate coaching results into performance evaluations provides valuable validation for individual development journeys, ensures progress is properly recognized.
Sponsoring leadership development seminars prepares top performers for promotion, fosters strategic thinking essential for future leaders.
Sponsoring relevant leadership seminars prepares high performers for future promotion, fosters the strategic thinking, broader organizational understanding essential for successful leaders.
Promoting cross-mentoring, where senior staff also learn from emerging talents' fresh ideas, encourages adaptability, boosts confidence. Regularly assessing coaching programs adapts to evolving trends, skills, ensuring relevance, and boosting satisfaction.
Promoting cross-mentoring, where seniors learn from emerging talent, encourages adaptability and boosts confidence. Regularly assessing programs ensures they adapt to trends, remain relevant, and boost satisfaction. And publicly recognizing outstanding progress spurs healthy ambition and friendly peer competition, further driving individual growth.
Let's turn to promoting ambitious targets through coaching. How do we challenge everyone beyond comfort zones, set stretch objectives that motivate exceeding standards?
The goal is using coaching to promote ambitious targets, challenging everyone to step outside their comfort zone, embrace stretch objectives that inspire exceeding ordinary standards, think bigger.
Goal-setting frameworks outlining clear steps but allowing room for innovation-structured guidelines prevent confusion but maintain flexibility for creativity.
Creating well-defined frameworks that outline clear steps while leaving room for innovation ensures structure without stifling ingenuity. Flexibility for creative problem-solving.
Frequent review sessions ensure participants remain accountable for commitments, maintain momentum towards ambitious goals.
Frequent, consistent reviews are crucial. Keeps participants accountable for ambitious commitments, maintains strong forward momentum.
Highlighting role models who accomplish significant goals under similar conditions demonstrates feasibility, reduces anxiety about bold initiatives.
Highlighting relevant role models who succeeded in similar situations shows ambitious targets are feasible, helps reduce anxiety about pursuing bold initiatives.
Specialized coaching for risk assessment helps employees navigate high-stakes scenarios, calculating potential outcomes, boosts decision-making confidence.
Specialized coaching on risk assessment equips employees to confidently handle high-stakes situations. Calculating potential outcomes significantly boosts decision-making confidence.
Celebrating incremental achievements reinforces determination when facing daunting milestones, fueling motivation for the bigger vision.
Celebrating small wins along the way is crucial. Reinforces determination, maintains motivation when facing long-term milestones, keeps them connected to the bigger picture.
Integrating peer accountability groups enables colleagues to challenge and support each other, driving healthy competition, encouraging perseverance.
Peer accountability groups foster a supportive space for both challenge and support. Drives healthy competition, encourages steadfast perseverance.
Tracking progress publicly inspires collective pride, surpassing expectations through visible milestones that spark group enthusiasm.
Publicly tracking progress towards ambitious targets inspires collective pride. Motivates teams to surpass expectations. Visible milestones spark group enthusiasm, shared commitment.
Equipping participants with stress management tools essential for chasing lofty objectives prevents burnout, key for sustained performance.
Equipping people with stress management tools is absolutely essential when pursuing tough goals. Maintains well-being, prevents burnout, fosters long-term success.
Incorporating personal reflections prompts individuals to internalize lessons from each stage, clarifying what worked, how to improve.
Incorporating personal reflection prompts deep internalization of lessons learned, encourages critical analysis of what worked, identifies areas for improvement.
Inviting senior executives to mentor those aiming for advanced career leaps broadens horizons, sheds light on strategic thinking, Perseverance.
Senior execs mentoring those aiming high provides invaluable guidance, broadens horizons, offers crucial insights into strategic thinking, the importance of perseverance.
Encouraging open dialogue about setbacks shows resilience is built through adversity. Normalizing challenges reduces fear.
Openly discussing setbacks normalizes challenges, reinforces that resilience is built through adversity, reduces fear, encourages more innovative attempts to overcome barriers.
Updating coaching materials regularly reflects new trends, best practices, keeps goals relevant, maintains cutting-edge mindset. Designing a recognition platform spotlights employees surpassing thresholds through public praise.
Regularly updating materials keeps them relevant to trends, maintains a cutting-edge mindset. A clear recognition platform spotting those who surpass ambitious goals via public praise powerfully reinforces aiming high. And finally, gathering feedback on these initiatives refines the program for stronger results through iterative improvement, cementing this daring culture.
Now, uncovering deeper motivational factors through coaching. How do we ignite genuine engagement by understanding internal drivers, giving purpose and energy?
The aim is using coaching to uncover those unique motivational factors, understanding individual drivers to tailor tasks for greater purpose, sustained energy.
Motivational surveys capturing unique values, personal aspirations, data-driven insights illuminate targeted strategies for boosting satisfaction, productivity.
Comprehensive motivational surveys effectively capture unique values, aspirations, yield rich, data-driven insights that inform targeted strategies for significantly boosting satisfaction and productivity.
Encouraging managers to discuss survey results openly fosters authentic connections, shows employee perspectives matter.
Encouraging managers to openly discuss survey results fosters authentic connections, clearly demonstrates employee perspectives are genuinely valued, considered in decisions.
Highlighting autonomy in projects, allowing individuals to decide methods or timelines, increases creativity, ownership, energy.
Highlighting opportunities for autonomy empowers individuals. Deciding methods, timelines, enhances ownership, often lead to more creativity, sustained energy.
Introducing recognition programs aligned with personal motivators reinforces valued behaviors through tailored rewards, enhancing morale, commitment.
Recognition programs aligned with diverse personal motivators create rewards that genuinely resonate. Leads to substantial enhancement in morale, stronger long-term commitment.
Recommending collaborative goal setting ensures alignment between employee aspirations and organizational objectives, preventing conflict.
Facilitating collaborative goal setting ensures strong alignment between individual aspirations and company objectives. Proactively prevents potential conflicts, fosters a harmonious path forward.
Embedding coaching checkpoints ensures managers revisit motivational goals periodically, adapting strategies if priorities or conditions shift.
Embedding regular coaching checkpoints ensures managers revisit individual motivational goals, provides chances to adapt strategies, offer timely support if priorities or conditions change.
Developing training on active listening teaches leaders to detect subtle motivation cues for quick responses, sustained enthusiasm.
Training focused on active listening skills empowers leaders to detect subtle motivation cues, leads to quicker, more effective responses that sustain enthusiasm, drive engagement.
Supporting flexible career paths, acknowledging evolving aspirations, adapting job roles fosters loyalty, helps retain talent.
Supporting flexible career paths that acknowledge evolving aspirations, adapt roles to personal growth, significantly fosters long-term loyalty, helps retain valuable talent.
Highlighting success stories where individual motivations led to impressive breakthroughs confirms the power of intrinsic passion.
Highlighting compelling success stories, illustrating how leveraging individual motivation led to breakthroughs, provides powerful real-life examples confirming the impact of intrinsic passion.
Incorporating peer coaching circles for supportive discussions around personal aims cultivates camaraderie, shared motivation.
Peer coaching circles create a supportive space for open discussion around personal professional aims, cultivates camaraderie, shared motivation among colleagues.
Asking participants to document motivation increases self-awareness crucial for sustaining momentum, especially during challenges.
Asking participants to document their key motivation triggers significantly enhances self-awareness, crucial for sustaining personal momentum, especially through challenges or long-term goals.
Pushing for manager training on recognizing burnout signals, offering timely support saves talent from disengagement.
Proactively pushing for manager training on recognizing early burnout signs, offering timely support, absolutely crucial for retaining valuable talent, preventing disengagement.
Calibrating coaching resources to fill motivational gaps ensures personalized attention, fostering trust, commitment. Diligently tracking engagement data evaluates progress, tweaking initiatives for optimal results through continuous monitoring.
Calibrating coaching resources for motivational gaps ensures personalized attention, fostering trust and commitment. Tracking engagement data allows continuous evaluation, enabling data-driven tweaks for optimal results.
Let's turn to revamping the mentoring approach. Ensuring mentors effectively nurture emerging talent, guide growth.
The goal is significantly revamping mentoring, so mentors are exceptionally well-equipped. Nurturing talent through structured guidelines for consistent support, growth opportunities.
Proposing mentor training covering communication, emotional intelligence, feedback methods fosters stronger professional relationships through empathy.
Comprehensive mentor training covering communication, EQ, feedback methods ensures mentors are well-prepared. Engage with empathy, cultivate impactful professional relationships.
Establishing clear timelines, objectives for each mentoring partnership prevents aimless interactions, maximizes learning outcomes.
Clear timelines and objectives for each partnership provide crucial structure, prevents aimless interactions, maximizes valuable learning for both mentor and mentee.
Encouraging mentors to share personal failures, lessons learned builds trust, encourages mentees to seek advice without fear.
Encouraging mentors to openly share failures and lessons fosters powerful trust, creates a safe space for mentees to seek advice without fear of judgment.
Recommending pairing based on skill gaps and industry interests, career aspirations accelerates relevant knowledge transfer, targeted support.
Strategic pairing based on skill gaps and interest aspirations accelerates transfer of relevant knowledge, provides more focused support for specific future goals.
Integrating periodic evaluations checks mentor-mentee chemistry, ensures productivity through constructive feedback.
Integrating periodic structured evaluations assesses chemistry, ensures ongoing productivity, provides valuable feedback for both to refine communication, keep it beneficial.
Setting up group mentoring sessions provides collaborative learning, peer insights complementing primary mentor guidance.
Group mentoring offers additional collaborative learning opportunities. Mentees gain diverse peer insights, complementing their primary mentor's guidance.
Encouraging mentors to suggest relevant reading, workshops tailored to mentee interests, broadens knowledge, inspires self-directed learning.
Encouraging mentors to suggest relevant resources tailored to mentee interests significantly broadens knowledge, cultivates a stronger sense of self-directed learning.
Having mentors track progress in a shared log highlights achievements, challenges for stakeholders. Scheduling mentor-mentee showcases celebrates milestones, shares best practices, motivating participation.
Mentors tracking progress in a shared log provides insights for stakeholders. Showcases celebrating milestones and sharing best practices motivate participation and highlight program successes.
Introducing a rotation system allows mentees diverse perspectives from different mentors, accelerating well-rounded growth through exposure to various styles, expertise.
A structured rotation system gives mentees diverse perspectives from different mentors, prevents narrow thinking, accelerates well-rounded growth via exposure to various styles and expertise.
Training mentors in conflict resolution ensures sensitive issues are handled diplomatically, building trust. Emphasizing cultural awareness reinforces respect for diverse backgrounds, instilling confidence.
Training mentors in conflict resolution ensures sensitive issues are handled diplomatically, building trust. Emphasizing cultural awareness reinforces respect, instills confidence in all mentees.
Gathering anonymous surveys measures mentorship satisfaction, identifies improvement areas through direct feedback. Presenting success stories at organizational forums showcases mentoring's transformative potential, bolsters interest.
Gathering anonymous feedback measures satisfaction, identifies improvement areas, ensuring continued impact. Presenting success stories showcases mentoring's power and encourages broader participation.
Okay, final topic. Fortifying resilience across teams through coaching, addressing pressure, adversity.
Right, the goal is significantly fortifying resilience across teams, equipping individuals with tools, mindset to handle pressure, navigate adversity, elevating the collective ability to bounce back.
Adaptive mindset modules teaching employees to see challenges as growth catalysts transform setbacks into learning experiences.
Adaptive mindset modules effectively teach reframing challenges as growth catalysts, transforms potential setbacks into significant learning opportunities.
Workshops on emotional regulation help staff remain calm under strain through self-awareness of triggers, coping strategies, safeguards well-being.
Emotional regulation workshops equip staff with techniques to stay calm under strain. Develop self-awareness of triggers, coping strategies, safeguarding mental well-being.
Problem-solving drills encouraging systematic approaches to complex obstacles helps individuals navigate uncertainty with confidence.
Embedding problem-solving drills encourages systematic approaches, helps individuals, teams navigate uncertainty with greater confidence, clear direction.
Structured debriefing sessions after tough experiences allow reflection, clarifying insights, preventing repeated mistakes through shared learning.
Structured debriefings after challenges provide valuable reflection time, clarify insights, collaboratively learn to prevent repeating mistakes.
Enlisting resilience mentors who've overcome hurdles can share survival tactics through personal stories. Encouraging team-based support networks ensures colleagues rally around each other during crises, fostering security.
Enlisting experienced resilience mentors provides powerful examples and guidance through personal stories. Team support networks ensure colleagues rally together in crises, fostering security.
Resilience tracking, measuring how quickly teams recover from setbacks, pinpoints trouble spots for targeted coaching. Advocating for daily micro-practices like gratitude journaling. Mindfulness breaks fortifies mental fortitude over time.
Resilience tracking helps objectively assess recovery, pinpointing areas for coaching. Daily micro-practices like gratitude and mindfulness fortify mental fortitude.
Resilience retreats combining skill building with relaxation, team bonding recharges motivation, reinforces coping techniques. Spotlighting leaders who exemplify calm, adaptability as role models. Refining crisis management protocols ensures immediate coaching support during emergencies.
Resilience retreats combine skill building with relaxation to recharge motivation. Spotlighting calm, adaptable leaders is powerful. Refining crisis protocols ensures immediate coaching support in emergencies.
Tying resilience goals to performance reviews underscores its importance. Gathering anonymous feedback on stressors allows proactive policy adjustments. Celebrating resilience milestones highlights remarkable recoveries, reinforcing perseverance.
Tying resilience goals to reviews emphasizes its importance. Anonymous feedback on stressors allows proactive policy changes. Celebrating resilience milestones highlights positive outcomes.
Wow, we've covered a huge amount today. From building confidence right through to resilience. This document really lays out a comprehensive, thoughtful way to use coaching across, well, pretty much everything.
It really does. It's a robust framework, not just reactive coaching, but proactive, enhancing performance, cultivating that positive growth-focused culture, and ultimately driving real sustainable innovation.
So as you, the listener, think about all these strategies, which ones really resonate? Which might have the biggest impact in your own context? It seems clear that intentional, well-structured coaching really does have the power to unlock potential, achieve significant advancements. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.